Hey, what's up, Sagittarius? This is Common with Common Sense Oracle, and I'm here to do your January 15th through the 21st, 2018 Oracle reading. I will be using the Soul's Journey. Keep in mind that I am not a psychic, I am not a medium, I am intuitive, and as my name implies, I use common sense in all of my Oracle readings. I'll just let you know what comes through from Spirit and the cards and relay that information to you in the best way that I feel is possible, and hopefully you can use that information and apply it to your life. All right, my dear, here we go. Got your cards laid out, and now I'm going to be pulling for you. Our first one we've got is blame. The second one is freedom. Let's go and start with the words on the cards. So your first one is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. The second one, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. All right. So for this week, what it looks like that we've the two words obviously that we're going to be ruminating on is blame and freedom. So this card right here is kind of inviting you to remember that it's your responsibility for you are responsible for yourself. It's your responsibility to make sure that you're being treated fairly, that you are doing your soul's purpose. You are on the right path. Okay, that is up to you. Now, you're going to always be presented, not just this week, but in life, you're going to be presented with different obstacles and challenges, but those ultimately lead to learning and growth. And there's, and in my opinion, happiness is a byproduct of being on the right path. So if you're able to accept your responsibility in certain situations and just in your life in general, past, present, and future, and just say, I know, where was my responsibility in this? Could I have changed it? Can I still change it? Is it possible to change it? Is it my fault? Is it someone else's fault? And whether or not can I let that go? Do I need to keep holding on to blame? Do I need to keep blaming myself over something that's over and done with? Am I accepting blame for something that is truly my fault? My choices. Did my choices affect somebody else in a negative way? If you are feeling this kind of just shouting out at you, understand that the way that you remedy blame, and also guilt and shame, remorse, is that you accept responsibility. Okay? You are responsible for your own well-being, yes, but accept responsibility for your actions. Take responsibility for what you have done. Okay? Do not take responsibility for something that you have not done or that is happening to you. Okay? That right there is a choice that you need to make. But do not accept blame for something that you have not done, or that you don't agree with. That is, if it's not your fault, don't accept blame. If it's not your personal responsibility, don't accept blame. It's best to just let certain things go if you have no control over it anymore. If you've played a role in something, you need to make amends and you need to let it go. And if you're playing this game with somebody where you are blaming them, the best thing that you can do is to confront the person or the situation about it, whether in your own mind or to that person, and remedy that. Because, again, you are responsible for your well-being, okay? Nobody else is responsible for that. And I just want you to really keep that in mind this week, that whatever choices that you're making, even if it's not, blame or feeling remorseful or any of that, keep in mind that your well-being and what it takes for you to have well-being is your responsibility. Don't put it on anybody else. Okay? Don't blame anybody else for how you feel. Remember, people can make you feel all sorts of ways, but it's your choice ultimately what you're going to do with that. Okay? Which leads you to freedom. Okay? And this is a Sagittarian card through and through. This is our ultimate word. This is what truly defines us, is freedom. Okay, this is what we live for. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And I, of course, I'm saying so much of that, and I'm saying we because I am also a Sagittarius. So keep in mind that once you accept responsibility for your own well-being, whether that's holding on to certain things or letting certain things go, there's an immense freedom in that. There's an immense freedom in knowing that you're responsible for your own well-being, for your own happiness, and that you have the free will to do so. Okay? These words I want you to really ruminate on this week. I want you to really think about these words and what they mean to you and how important they are to you and how important the situations that come to mind because of these words are. You need to really ruminate on that and decide what is going to best lead you down the right path. What is good for your soul. Okay, so just think about what comes to mind for when these words pop up, and just, here's going to be a fun little game that you can play this week, is see if these words come up in casual conversation, or if you hear it on the radio, or if you overhear it in a conversation, on a train, or the bus, or what have you, or in the grocery store, social media that pops up. See if these words come up, and then see kind of how it makes you feel, and analyze what situation your brain is automatically taking you to when these words come up. And that might trigger something that's unpleasant, but something that maybe needs to be looked at. Or maybe it triggers something very pleasant and something that you can be proud of. But just see where these come up in your life, and see and try to apply what I've said today. Try to apply it in the best way that you can, in the best part of your life that you feel like is really going to affect it. And Sagittarius, I hope that you do come back next week, and I hope you have an awesome week this week. Bye-bye.